Lucy Thomas has emerged as one of the most remarkable young vocal talents of her generation, captivating audiences with a voice that blends emotional depth, technical precision, and a natural sense of storytelling. From an early age, she demonstrated an extraordinary connection to music, often surprising those around her with the maturity and sensitivity of her performances. Her rise to recognition began when she appeared on a televised talent competition, where her interpretations of well-known songs immediately set her apart from other contestants. Rather than relying on vocal power alone, she brought a rare emotional honesty that resonated with both judges and viewers. What makes her journey particularly compelling is not just her success on television, but the foundation she built long before stepping into the spotlight. Growing up in a musically supportive environment, she was encouraged to explore singing as a form of expression rather than performance pressure. This nurturing environment allowed her to develop confidence and authenticity in her artistry. Over time, her passion evolved into a focused pursuit of a professional music career. As her popularity grew, Lucy transitioned from a promising contestant to an established recording artist with a rapidly expanding fan base. Her work now spans studio recordings, live performances, and widely shared online covers, each reinforcing her reputation as a versatile and emotionally expressive singer. This article explores her early beginnings, breakthrough moments, artistic development, and continuing evolution as a modern vocal artist. Early life and musical foundations. Lucy Thomas's early life played a crucial role in shaping her musical identity, laying the groundwork for the artist she would eventually become. Raised in a supportive and creatively open household, she was exposed to music from a very young age. Singing was not treated as a formal obligation, but as a natural part of everyday life. This relaxed and encouraging atmosphere allowed her to explore her voice freely without fear of judgment, which is often essential in developing genuine artistic confidence. One of the most influential figures in her early development was her mother, who frequently sang at home and introduced Lucy to a wide range of musical styles. These informal moments of shared singing became the first stepping stones in Lucy's journey toward understanding tone, emotion, and expression. Rather than focusing on technical perfection, her early experiences emphasized feeling the music, a principle that continues to define her performances today. A defining moment in her childhood occurred during a family celebration, where she spontaneously performed a well-known emotional ballad. The reaction from those present was overwhelmingly positive, with many recognizing that her voice carried a depth far beyond her years. This moment of recognition encouraged her to pursue singing more seriously and marked the beginning of her structured vocal training. Soon after, she began formal vocal lessons, dedicating herself to improving technique, breath control, and performance skills. Despite her natural talent, she approached training with discipline and consistency, attending lessons regularly and treating music as a long-term commitment rather than a passing interest. These early foundations became the backbone of her later success, ensuring that her natural ability was supported by strong technical development and artistic awareness. Breakthrough on a national talent platform. Lucy Thomas's major breakthrough came when she auditioned for a nationally televised talent competition, a moment that introduced her to a much wider audience. Her performance during the audition round immediately captured attention, not because it was overly dramatic, but because it was sincere, controlled, and emotionally resonant. She chose a classic song known for its delicate melody and expressive lyrics, and her interpretation brought a fresh sense of intimacy to the piece. What distinguished her from many other contestants was her ability to balance technical precision with emotional storytelling. Instead of simply performing the notes accurately, she infused each phrase with meaning, allowing the audience to feel the narrative behind the song. This approach created an immediate emotional connection, prompting strong reactions from both the judges and viewers at home. Several judges recognized her potential early, praising her tone quality, control, and maturity. Her ability to deliver a performance that felt both polished and deeply personal made her stand out in a highly competitive environment. As the competition progressed, she continued to demonstrate versatility by adapting her voice to different genres and styles, showing that she was not limited to one type of musical expression. Although she did not ultimately win the competition, her participation proved to be a turning point. The exposure she gained opened doors to professional opportunities and helped her establish a growing fan base. More importantly, it gave her the confidence to pursue music as a full-time career, transforming her from a talented amateur into a rising professional artist with a clear artistic direction. Artistic style and musical influences. Lucy Thomas's musical style is best described as a fusion of classical crossover, contemporary pop, and musical theater influences. Her voice carries a purity and clarity that allows her to move seamlessly between genres, often transforming familiar songs into emotionally rich reinterpretations. Rather than relying on vocal exaggeration, she focuses on subtle expression, phrasing, and tone control, which gives her performances a refined and elegant quality. Her artistic identity has been shaped by a wide range of musical influences. She draws inspiration from emotionally driven songwriters, powerful vocalists, and cinematic composers. These influences have helped her develop an appreciation for storytelling through music, where lyrics and melody work together to create a deeper emotional impact. She is particularly drawn to songs that emphasize emotional honesty, whether they are soft ballads or powerful anthems. One of the defining aspects of her style is her ability to reinterpret well-known songs in a way that feels fresh yet respectful to the original composition. Instead of attempting to overshadow the original version, she brings a new emotional perspective, often slowing down arrangements or simplifying instrumentation to highlight lyrical meaning. This approach allows listeners to experience familiar music in a completely new light. Her vocal technique also reflects careful training and discipline. She demonstrates strong breath control, smooth transitions between registers, and a consistent tone quality that remains stable even in emotionally demanding performances. Combined with her natural sensitivity to music, these technical strengths allow her to deliver performances that feel both effortless and deeply moving. Recording career and online growth. Following her rise in public recognition, Lucy Thomas transitioned into a professional recording career, releasing studio albums that showcased her evolving artistry. Her early recordings focused on classical crossover pieces and reinterpretations of popular songs, establishing her signature style of emotional clarity and vocal elegance. Each release demonstrated growth in both technical refinement and artistic confidence. Her debut projects introduced her as a serious recording artist rather than just a talent show contestant. Over time, she expanded her repertoire to include more diverse material, ranging from cinematic ballads to contemporary covers. This diversity helped her reach a broader audience and strengthened her reputation as a versatile vocalist capable of handling multiple genres. In addition to studio recordings, her presence on digital platforms significantly contributed to her success. Through online video performances, often recorded in simple and intimate settings, she built a strong connection with global audiences. These performances often featured minimal instrumentation, allowing her voice to remain the central focus. Many of these recordings gained millions of views, demonstrating the widespread appeal of her interpretive style. Her online growth also fostered a dedicated fan community that actively engages with her music. Listeners are drawn not only to her voice, but also to the emotional authenticity she brings to every performance. This digital presence has played a crucial role in expanding her reach beyond traditional music industry boundaries, allowing her to connect directly with audiences worldwide. Live performances and emotional impact. Lucy Thomas's live performances are widely recognized for their emotional intensity and refined vocal delivery. Whether performing on stage or in more intimate settings, she consistently demonstrates the ability to create a strong, emotional atmosphere that resonates with her audience. Her stage presence is calm and composed, allowing the music itself to take center stage rather than performance theatrics. One of her greatest strengths as a live performer is her ability to maintain vocal control while conveying deep emotion. Even in songs that require powerful vocal climaxes, she avoids unnecessary strain, instead focusing on clarity and expression. This approach gives her performances a sense of authenticity that audiences find both refreshing and moving. Her live repertoire often includes a mix of classical crossover pieces, modern ballads, and reinterpretations of iconic songs. Each performance is carefully chosen to highlight her vocal strengths while also allowing room for emotional storytelling. She approaches each song as a narrative, using tone, pacing, and phrasing to guide listeners through the emotional journey. Audience reactions to her performances are often strongly positive, with many viewers noting the emotional impact of her singing. Her ability to evoke feelings of nostalgia, hope, and reflection has become one of her defining characteristics as an artist. This emotional connection is a key factor in her growing popularity and continued success. Early recognition and first public performances long before national television exposure, Lucy Thomas had already begun attracting attention in smaller performance settings. Her early public appearances were often local events, school functions, and community gatherings where she gradually gained confidence performing in front of audiences. These settings were essential in helping her transition from private singing to structured performance. What stood out even in these early stages was her ability to hold attention without relying on elaborate staging or vocal theatrics. Instead, she focused on clarity, emotional tone, and precise delivery. Listeners often noted that her voice carried a sense of maturity that contrasted with her young age. This natural poise helped her stand out even among more experienced young performers. Encouragement from family and mentors played a major role during this period. Rather than pushing her into professional demands too early, they allowed her to grow at a steady pace. This balance ensured that her passion for music remained intact, while still giving her opportunities to develop performance discipline. These early performances laid the foundation for everything that followed. They helped her understand audience connection, stage presence, and emotional control. More importantly, they confirmed that her talent was not just private admiration, but something that could translate powerfully in public spaces. Vocal training and technical development. As her interest in music deepened, Lucy Thomas began formal vocal training to refine her natural ability. While her voice already carried strong emotional qualities, structured lessons helped her develop control, range, and consistency. This stage of her development was crucial in transforming raw talent into professional capability. Her training focused heavily on breath control, vocal placement, and tone stability. These technical elements allowed her to sustain long phrases without strain and maintain clarity across different musical styles. She also learned how to adapt her voice to various emotional contexts, which later became one of her defining strengths as a performer. Consistency was a key part of her development. Regular practice sessions and guided instruction helped her build discipline, ensuring that her talent was supported by strong technique. Rather than relying solely on instinct, she began approaching music with greater awareness and structure. This combination of natural sensitivity and technical training created a balanced vocal identity. It allowed her to perform complex pieces with ease while still preserving emotional authenticity. Over time, This foundation became one of the strongest pillars of her artistic career. Break. Through performances and audience response, Lucy Thomas's break through performances marked the moment when her talent reached a much wider audience. During televised appearances, she delivered songs that immediately stood out for their emotional depth and refined interpretation. Instead of focusing on vocal power alone, she emphasized storytelling and expression. Audience response to her performances was overwhelmingly positive. Many viewers were drawn to the sincerity in her voice, describing her singing as emotionally immersive rather than purely technical. This reaction helped her gain recognition beyond the competition itself, as clips of her performances circulated widely online. Judges also acknowledged her distinctive approach. They often highlighted her tone quality, musical sensitivity, and ability to reinterpret well-known songs in a fresh yet respectful way. Even when performing familiar pieces, she managed to make them feel new and personally meaningful. These breakthrough moments were pivotal in shaping her career direction. They validated her artistic choices and demonstrated that her style had broad appeal. More importantly, they established her as a serious young artist capable of leaving a lasting impression on both live and digital audiences. Emotional expression and interpretive depth. One of Lucy Thomas's most defining artistic qualities is her ability to convey deep emotional expression through music. Rather than treating songs as technical exercises, she approaches them as emotional narratives. Each performance is shaped by mood, lyrical meaning, and personal interpretation. This interpretive depth allows her to transform even simple arrangements into emotionally rich experiences. She often adjusts tempo, phrasing, and dynamics to highlight specific lyrical moments, guiding listeners through the emotional arc of the song. This subtle control gives her performances a cinematic quality. Her emotional delivery is not exaggerated, but controlled and sincere. She avoids unnecessary vocal dramatization, instead relying on tone and phrasing to communicate feeling. This restraint often makes her performances more powerful, as the emotion feels genuine rather than performed. Listeners frequently describe her singing as calming, reflective, and emotionally engaging. This connection is one of the reasons her music resonates across different age groups and audiences worldwide. Her interpretive depth continues to be a core element of her artistic identity. Studio recording evolution and artistic growth. As Lucy Thomas moved further into her professional career, her studio recordings began to reflect significant artistic growth. Early recordings focused on establishing her vocal identity, while later projects demonstrated greater experimentation with arrangement and style. Her studio work is characterized by clean production and emphasis on vocal clarity. Rather than overwhelming her voice with heavy instrumentation, producers often design arrangements that support and enhance her natural tone. This allows her emotional expression to remain central in every track. Over time, she began exploring a wider variety of musical styles within her recordings. This included cinematic ballads, contemporary covers, and classical crossover pieces. Each project demonstrated increased confidence and artistic maturity. This evolution reflects her willingness to grow beyond initial expectations. Instead of remaining within a single musical category, she continues to expand her repertoire, ensuring that her artistry remains dynamic and evolving. Digital presence and global audience connection. Lucy Thomas's digital presence has played a major role in expanding her global reach. Through online platforms, she has been able to share performances directly with audiences worldwide, bypassing traditional industry limitations. This accessibility has significantly contributed to her popularity. Her online performances are often intimate and minimalistic, focusing entirely on vocal delivery. This simplicity allows listeners to connect more directly with her voice and emotional interpretation. Many of these videos have accumulated millions of views, demonstrating widespread appreciation for her style. The online audience she has built is highly engaged, frequently sharing and discussing her performances across platforms. This organic growth has helped her develop a strong international fan base without relying heavily on mainstream promotion. Her digital success reflects a modern form of musical influence, where authenticity and emotional connection matter as much as commercial production. Through this platform, she continues to reach new listeners and strengthen her position as a globally recognized young vocalist. Conclusion: Lucy Thomas's journey from a musically inclined child to an internationally recognized vocalist reflects a combination of natural talent, disciplined training, and emotional authenticity. Her rise was not defined by sudden fame alone, but by years of consistent development, supportive influences, and a deep personal connection to music. From her early performances at home to her breakthrough on a televised talent platform, each stage of her journey contributed to shaping her identity as an artist. What sets her apart is not only her vocal ability, but her interpretation of music as a form of emotional storytelling. She approaches each song with sensitivity and respect, transforming familiar pieces into deeply personal experiences for her listeners. This ability has allowed her to build a loyal global audience that continues to grow with each new release. As she continues to develop her career, Lucy Thomas stands as an example of how dedication and authenticity can create lasting impact in the music industry. Her journey is still unfolding, and her evolving artistry suggests that she will remain a significant and influential voice in contemporary music for years to come.